was nobody, no one that run me. So give me a run for my money. Sipping bubbly, feeling lovely. Living lovely. Just lovely. I wanna be with you. 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 Me just love me. If I didn't ride blade on curve, would you still? If I'm in my mind at work, would you still? Keep it 100, I'd rather you trust me than to. Keep it a whole 100, don't got you, I got nothing. I got something. Hold up. We gon' function, no assumptions. Feeling like Tyson with it. Tyson.
Shout out K. Lamar. You know how I always got to start. Showing love to you for tapping in with yours truly, Mykell Mathieu here. Beautiful Monday, man, the Mykell Mathieu Show. I thank you. Like I say all the time, you are part of my journey on securing my Hollywood star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I enjoyed my weekend. The 4th, it was a good time. So I appreciate you guys for tapping in. But let's get to it. Some good stuff to talk about, man. The day started off with a bang. If you don't know, I cover the Clippers, multiple outlets, the Sporting Tribune, Culver City Observer, and I have a show, Full Clip Clippers Unleashed with Infinity TV. So I'm very tapped in when it comes to the Clippers and all the stuff that they got going and seeing what they had to do. The fans were talking about the trade. The team was working on the trade, and they finally made it happen. The Los Angeles Clippers acquired John Collins from the Utah Jazz. He is going to be the starting power forward for the Los Angeles Clippers, who finally get that power forward. Enough of Kawhi Leonard playing there at the 4. He's a small forward. Let him do that. And I really like what they did with this trade. But they had to give up somebody. And they traded Norman Powell, who was traded to the Miami Heat. He will be the starting shooting guard there. And I like that spot for him. I think that he's going to fit in with Tyler Hero and Bam. He's a guy at times last year looked like the best player for the Los Angeles Clippers. Should have been an all-star. I'm going to beat the table on that. He should have been an all-star. A guy that could score 24, maybe 25 points a game if he gets enough touches. But I love the addition there for Miami. He is a piece that is, a really good player. And then, it was a 3-team trade. They had to move Kevin Love. Kevin Love was part of the numbers game. Him and Kyle Anderson and the 2027 second-round pick from the Clippers were moved to the Utah Jazz. But I feel most teams won, especially the Clippers. They get their power forward. John Collins is going to fit perfect there. He's a lob threat, 6'9" guy that has skill. Adding him to a starting 5 of James Harden for right now, Chris Dunn, Kawhi Leonard himself, and Avishka Zubac. You have defense, you got offense, rebounding. You have everything you need. It's just, once again, going to come down to the health of Kawhi Leonard and how great he looks, and James Harden being great, and Zubac looking like the player he was last year. I believe the Clippers aren't done. They're watching what happens with Bradley Beal. They should be the favorites to acquire Bradley Beal if he is bought out by the Phoenix Suns. And then Chris Paul is like, hey, I want to finish my career in Los Angeles. You could see him returning to the Clippers, finishing where probably he made his name even the biggest in the NBA with Lob City. So if you can have a squad with James Harden, Bradley Beal, Kawhi Leonard, John Collins with Zubac, off the bench, Brook Lopez, Chris Paul, Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., that's a formidable squad, man. I think that the Clippers has a chance to, I hate to say this because I am a Laker guy. I feel that if the Clippers can get Bradley Beal and Chris Paul, they will have a better season than the Los Angeles Lakers. They will have star power. They will have bigs. They will have shooting. They will have depth. They will have everything you need to be successful when it comes to this coming season if they can add Bradley Beal and Chris Paul. But it all started with John Collins getting that power forward that can come in there at 6'9", very athletic, could put the ball on the ground, can shoot, and he don't really need the ball. So Kawhi and all these Kawhi, James Harden, Zubac, they can get their touches. Collins can work without the ball. If Bill is there, he adds more spacing. Like the Clippers got a chance to be very, very scary this season if they can make these moves. So look out for them. But shout out to Norman Powell, man. Great dude to cover. Always show love. I was rooting for him, a San Diego guy, making it happen here in Southern California. It just didn't work out as far as this offseason. He scored 21 points, 21.8 points this year, a career high for Norman Powell. So he showed you that he's worth something. I love the move for him in Miami, but it's the Clippers we got to talk about because John Collins, excuse me, John Collins, Bradley Beal possibly, and Chris Paul possibly, they will be one of those teams fighting in that top 5, top 4 who are going to be built for the playoffs. So I know everybody don't want to talk about the Clippers too much because we were going crazy for them with Lob City. We thought they was going to win one with Kawhi and Paul George leading the way. It didn't happen, but I love the moves that they're making because it's setting them up for now and for later. And that's what a lot of teams find it hard to do. That's what the Lakers are finding it hard to do. How do you build for now trying to win and for the future? It's really tough. But shout out to the Clippers. They make that move, and they're going to be a team to be dealt with this season. But we know it's NBA free agency, a lot of craziness going on, and I don't think it's done. We're going to see a lot more movements, and that's what makes it fun. That's what we love about NBA free agency. But Lonzo Ball, he's on the move, going to the Cavs, while the Bulls will pick up Isaac Okoro. I love this move for Lonzo Ball, the former number 2 overall pick for the Los Angeles Clippers. He goes to a Cavs team who was trying to compete for a championship, especially with a wide open East. You never know. They might try to pull off something LeBron, and Lonzo's been his point guard before, but I don't want to jump the gun. If he's there and they keep this roster, it gives them a solid backup for Darius Garland, a guy that was like what was he, like 7-5-5 last year, doing some really good things, or 7-3-3, showing that he's still a solid piece, a solid player. I know he didn't finish the season missing those games because of his right wrist, but his knee, he is saying it is holding up, is looking strong, and he's a guy that can play some defense, and knock down some shots if need be. I'm excited to see this move for Lonzo Ball because a lot of people thought his career was done dealing with the knee injury. He came back, was a solid piece for Chicago. Now he has a chance to compete, to make it, and possibly win an NBA championship playing with Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell, Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, in that stacked Cleveland team that we were all disappointed in this postseason. But I love that for Lonzo Ball, keeping it going, prolonging his career, man. Kudos to him. Kudos to his team that keeps him healthy. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen more with this free agency because it's already been some good moves. Like I said, started off with John Collins to the Clippers today. Lonzo Ball's on the move. Other moves are being made left and right. What's next for this NBA free agency? But I'm excited for it, man. It's some good basketball ahead. But speaking of basketball, in the Bay Area, the Summer League, it is going down, the California Classic. And I know, don't put too much on Summer League, right? I've seen star young players go crazy and hoop well and turn out to be regular. And I've seen star players go there and struggle and turn out to be great. It is just a place that you get to see some of these young players just get their feet wet, wearing their team on their jersey, and getting to play their first bit of professional basketball. it's always fun to see it because you're going to get some big moments, highlight plays. Some player might emerge out of nowhere, like we saw years ago with the Lakers with Alex Caruso and some others. Like, it's just summer league. Like, don't put too much stock into it. If your young guy doesn't play well, it doesn't mean he stinks. Or if he plays lights out, doesn't mean he's going to be great, especially his rookie year. So summer league is going. I know Vegas is going to be coming up soon. I'm excited for that. But man, yeah, basketball is a full go right now. Guys, women, and I got to talk about some WNBA stuff as well. But give me a second on that. I've been talking. If you've been tuning in on the Mykell Mathieu Show, I've been discussing scoring, right? My last episode, I talked about Kevin Durant, LeBron saying that he's the most equipped scorer. Fans following suit because of the efficiency. And I told you, efficiency is cool, but if winning is not with it, it don't mean nada. And I'm still with that. Like, when it comes to scores, you have to be efficient, of course, but if you shoot 42% and up, I look at you as an efficient scorer, especially if you're somebody shooting 20 to 25 shots. Like, that's a lot of shots to put up. And then you have to also think about what teams are able to do to try to take you away. But then if you're able to get to the free throw line and score buckets, I think that is very important. Shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Shout out to everybody. Instagram, showing some love there. Shout out to everybody who's tapping in via TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube with the Misfits live page, Facebook, and of course, X. I got a couple comments. Let me get to them. So with the size they added, can they match up with Denver? I believe that the Clippers can match up with Denver. I believe with Brook Lopez, Zubac, John Collins, that they have a good chance to do exactly that, man. But yeah, the Clippers are going to be nice. Denver's going to be nice. The Nuggets, I mentioned them. The Rockets, the Dallas Mavericks, of course, OKC. Lakers still have Luka. Let's see what they can put together. It's going to be some great basketball, especially in the Western Conference. But let me get back to the scoring thing because I think it's an important topic. And a lot of people go to efficiency. That is something to me. Like I said, 42% and up. If you can shoot 42% and up, you're good in my book because some guys aren't 6'10", 6'11", where they have that advantage. And some guys are, hey, I'm going to take all the shots, the big shots my team needs, even if they're tough, and that might lead to a couple misses. But like I said in the last show, if I shoot 8 for 20 and I get to the foul line about 10 to 12 times a game and I'm making anywhere from 8 to 10 of those shots, I'm making 4 twos, 4 threes. I'm scoring like 28 to 32 points a game, which is crazy impressive. And when you see guys score 35 a game, 37, you know that they are elite scorers. Yes, they didn't shoot 50%, but they shot like 42, 44, 45. When you're a guy like Kobe, who was shooting 22 shots in that era of basketball, and to still make 10 shots and get to the foul line and average 30 plus points, you are it. And that's why I'm going to start off my list of my top 5 scores that I've seen with my eyes. Number 1, I'm going to go Kobe Bryant. The man averaged 35 points a game in the dead ball era, where it was physical still, defense was played, it wasn't too much spacing. He was so elite at scoring the basketball. He couldn't be stopped. He found a way to put up 81 points in a single game. I know they said Will Chamberlain scored 100, but until I see the tape, I'm going to go with Kobe as the record for the most points because that man was a flat-out bucket. He can do it all over the floor. He can take it to the rack, right-hand finish, left-hand finish, going right, going left. He can post up like some of the greatest bigs of all time, fade left, fade right. He had the pull-up jumper going right, pull-up jumper going left. He can shoot the three. He got to the foul line. He made 80% of his free throw shots. That man was what you call a walking bucket. And for him to play in that era without the spacing of today and to be shooting 44.7%, Kobe is the end all be all. He took what Michael Jordan had as an offensive package and he enhanced it. He is the number one scorer of all times, according to myself. Number two, Michael Jordan. I just mentioned him. Kobe took a lot of his stuff and maximized it, but MJ just had another gear athletically as an athlete, and he was just out of this world. The man had stupid bunnies. Excuse me. First step was crazy. Michael Jordan, number two scorer of all time. And you got to think with scoring, it's not just about efficiency, how they shot, how they got to the rim, and all that. It's also about how tenacious of an offensive player they were. Some guys aren't going to let you rest. They're going to attack you. They'll shoot 40 shots. And people who've never played basketball, you don't understand how tough it is to be able to get up 30 shots in a game, especially when everybody know you're going to get the ball. They know your spots, and you still do it and continue to score and knock down short shots. That's what MJ and Kobe had, and that's why they are the two greatest scorers of all time to me. Number three, I'm going to go to Kevin Durant. Mr. Smooth, like George Gervin before him, being a 7-footer that can handle the rock that way, pull up, get to the shots, can make any shots. I wish he added a little more to his post game, a little more physicality to his game offensively, and that would have had him truly up there battling with Kobe and MJ for me. But he was still silky smooth. When you talk efficiency, the guy finds a way to do it. But he's a cheat code because any shot he gets in the mid range or jump shot, it's just whether he misses or makes, because you can't really challenge somebody at that height with that type of release. Kevin Durant will be my number three all-time scorer of all time. Number four, James Harden. The guy averaged 37 a game. The step back threes, the Euro, the finishes at the basket, and you know he's using his left, and you can't stop him. That Rockets James Harden was out of this world. He got to the free throw line like no other. He was one of the first free throw merchants that everybody was mad about. Like, how does he keep doing it? He was just too quick, too strong, too much handles. I would go with him. Only thing I believe that he is missing is the post game. He can't really do much in the post like KD, like Jordan, like Kobe. But other than that, he can do everything else. He kill you one-on-one. He kill you pick and roll. He's a tough cover. Even to this day, even though he slowed down. James Harden at number four. Number five is a tie for me. I got AI, who was amazing, scoring 30 in that era along with Kobe and going crazy year after year. He didn't really have the offensive weapons around him or shooting around him, but he still went and was scoring 27 to 30 points a game at that size. He is a guy that everybody always say, if he was 6'5", he'd have been the greatest player ever. And offensively, he was already one of the greatest ever with the way he was able to get to the mid-range, crossover dribble, finishing at the rim, the little fades inside of the key, and then he can knock down threes here and there. He's going to be tied with Tracy McGrady, who is, I guess I would call him the big homie to Kevin Durant. You see a lot of Kevin Durant when you watch T-Mac, a guy that was 6'10", 6'11", who could pull up, dribble. He had handle. He could finish right or left. He had dunk on you. He had post game. T-Mac had everything, but like KD, I just believe he didn't have that tenaciousness all the time to say, hey, I'm about to go out and score 60, 70 points. Good luck stopping me. And I believe that is a key part of offense. Yes, you need handles, be able to catch and shoot, catching off of moving, off the dribble, shooting, off the dribble, getting to the rack, post up, finishing at the rim. But you also have to have that will to say, I am going to score no matter what, and you have to stop it. Even if I have to miss 20 shots, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to shoot it at a 40 to 50% clip. That's why AI, Jordan, Kobe, and even James Harden were such deadly scores, because they had that I want to kill you, I'm going to score no matter what, where a lot of guys just don't have it. This comes easy to them, but they're just not trying to step on your throat to get buckets. But that's my list, man. Kobe at number one, MJ, KD, Harden, AI, T-Mac. When I think of scores, those are the top 6 guys. And yes, I excluded big man because we're talking a whole different game. Big man, Will Chamberlain, Shaq, Kareem, guys like that can just go get buckets by just being bigger than you, stronger than you, and things like that. But when it comes to the wing players, the guys that can do it all, shoot all 3 levels and score, it's Kobe 1, MJ 2, KD 3, James Harden 4, T-Mac, AI tied at number 5. Y'all let me know what y'all think out there of my list, but those are the guys for me. I got more comments here. What do you think about the Lakers' new additions? Are the Lakers now contenders? I don't think so. If you tune into the show, you already know how I feel. As long as LeBron James is a Los Angeles Laker, I don't think that the Lakers will win another championship. He's too old. He's paid too much money. He's still too good to where you have to pay him the money and you have to give him the respect. But that keeps the team from building to have depth. And the Western Conference is so deep with teams. OKC, Rockets, Dallas Mavericks, the Clippers, Nuggets, and I'm probably missing a team or two as well, but I don't think the Lakers have done enough. I like DeAndre Ayton. I believe he's going to play with a chip on his shoulder. He's a 15, 16, and 10 guy. That's a great piece to add with LeBron and Luka, but I don't think it is enough. If they were on the Eastern Conference, I'd be like, book it. Put them in NBA Finals right now. But they're not. The Lakers are in the Western Conference, and they haven't done enough to be a championship contending team, especially this season. So we're going to see. They got a chance to make some moves, but I don't think they're going to do too much, nothing too crazy. But, hey, we'll see. Anything can happen with the NBA. You can wake up to a trade like this morning. But thank you guys for tuning in. Mykell Mathieu here with the Mykell Mathieu Show. Once again, showing love to my people tapping in. Facebook Live, LinkedIn, the Misfits Live on YouTube, my X page, and then Instagram and TikTok as well. Keeping it hoop, but let's talk about the ladies. The WNBA season, of course, is a full go. Shout out to the Los Angeles Sparks, who I cover with my show, LA Sparks Weekly. Just picked up a nice win, knocking off the Indiana Fever. And I got to talk about it. I know the Fever, they were able to win the Commissioner Cup trophy, knocking off Minnesota without Caitlin Clark. But Caitlin Clark is struggling in year 2, guys. Like, I know that we love her. She plays big time basketball. She looks like Steph Curry out there. But when you think about what we expected this season, she's down in scoring, less than a point, and she continues to turn the ball over. In her 9 games this season, she has 5.9 turnovers a game. And this is why when I look at the game of basketball, efficiency is one thing, but turnovers is another thing, right? I'd rather my best player miss shots compared to my best player turn the ball over 5 times a game. Because 5 missed shots, it's 50-50. Anything can happen. There's a chance you can make a shot. I'll take that. There's a chance for offensive rebound to keep the possession. We can be good with a missed shot. But 5 turnovers take away 5 shots from your team. And Caitlin Clark averaged that last year, which was expected. She had the ball so much. Rookie, she was figuring out a new game. But for her to continue to turn the ball over, and this year it is hurting her team when she does exactly that. And that's why they have some of their issues. They should be much better than 9-9 with the team that they have out there. They have some talented players, but they need their superstar to be much better. And I know we like to go back and forth, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Angel Reese is hooping. She's doing her thing. Like, she's playing above the means, helping Chicago win some games where I think their roster isn't too great. But Caitlin Clark in her 9 games, she hasn't been able to take that next step that we all expect to see. Rebounding, solid. Assists per game, solid. but I thought she'll be able to get into that 21 to 24 point per game status and then control those turnovers. But she haven't been able to do that. Teams are making it tough for her. They're playing physical defense, but that's what's going to happen. Caitlin Clark, Indiana Fever, let her know. Go watch some Jordan tape. See how they used to beat Mike up before he took that next step and realized I have to be better. I have to be stronger if I want to win, if I want to beat the Pistons. And he did exactly that. So, Caitlin Clark, it's on you. You have the talent. You have a team that if you're playing MVP basketball, which I thought you were going to be at the top of the list this year, your team has a chance to win a championship. But you haven't been that so far this season, and you have to be better. Protect that basketball. Throw up a missed shot. That's fine. Don't take away possessions. Don't take away shot attempts with 5 turnovers a game. Like, that is nuts. That is crazy. And I know people are like, hey, you have the ball so much, and that's what leads to that. It don't matter. Protect the ball at all costs. You need that thing to win. Keeping it with the WNBA, DeWanna Bonner. Who would have known? She ends up with the Phoenix Mercury, playing with her fiance, AT Alyssa Thomas. But it's a nice pickup. She was playing solid. She was with the Fever, a piece that kind of didn't work out, but now she's going to be with the Mercury. I love this pickup. I love this move. She's 37-year-old. That's when she started her career in Phoenix. Of course, they thought it was going to work with Indiana. It didn't work in that way. But now DeWanna Bonner is going to be over in Phoenix to give AT, to give Satu another piece. Like, the Mercury are a team to look out for. They are already a top 3 team in the W. Now you add a piece like DeWanna Bonner, who is going to come in there and give her everything. Playing with her boo, it's going to be some good basketball there in Phoenix. Keep your eyes out. But I love the addition of DeWanna Bonner. For my folks out there tuning in, man, y'all tapped into WNBA as of yet? Like, the WNBA is popping. If you haven't watched it, go give it a watch, man. It's some great hoop. The ladies, they deserve your love and respect too. That's all I'm going to say. The ladies can hoop. They deserve your love and respect as well. No major stories with the MLB. I know they announced the All-Stars. So if you want the list for that, go and check it out. Shout out. I saw Angel on there, a picture. So shout out to the Angel. Kershaw getting the legend pick. And shout out to Kershaw because that guy, like Kobe before him, was a guy that we seen grow up as a kid with the Dodgers to his legendary status. So kudos to him. I know I'm not the biggest Dodger fan, but kudos to Clayton Kershaw, one of the all-time greats, especially with the Dodger blue. Not much with the NFL as we get closer and closer to training camp. Patrick Mahomes, he was on with Kay Adams, and he like, hey, I hear what everybody's saying. Let's wait until football plays. So that's going to be a scary man this year. Patrick Mahomes is going to be in his bag. He got some healthy weapons. The running game should be solid. They got 3 solid backs. The receivers are healthy, and Travis Kelce possibly on his farewell tour trying to show people that he still got it. The Chiefs are going to be scary. The offense is going to be scary. So be ready for the Kansas City Chiefs. But that's it when it comes to NFL. That's it when it comes to sports. But you know, here with the Mykell Mathieu Show, as you are part of my journey to gaining my star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. I can't wait for that day, baby. Like, it's going to be a turn up from South Central to a star in LA. It's going to be lit, baby. But it's more than sports. I do more than sports. I know I cover it. That's my job. You know, I write, I do podcasts, I be guests on different shows, interviewing athletes and etc. That's a part of it. But I'm more than that. Huge hip hop fan. Love my movies, shows, and etc. So let's talk about it. And of course, any other big stories that's deeper than entertainment and things like that, I'm tapped in as well. But got to shout out Drizzy. Got to give him some love. Drake, he's kind of on his rollout for the Iceman album. He letting us know it's on his way. And he played some fire tracks. He had the little stream driving around the city. And he played a couple fire tracks. But the number one track was What Did I Miss, which is out now. It's most likely gonna be top 10 in the Billboard. And for y'all Drake, stands out there who overlove a lot of stuff Drake do when they don't deserve it. Y'all doing it again. Y'all gassing up stuff that it's fire, but they gassing that TLC bar like it was the craziest bar we done heard. It was solid. If you know rap and you can kind of catch bars, especially if you watch battle rap, you kind of knew that was coming when he was talking the whole Rick Ross situation in Canada. But What Did I Miss is a fire track, man. Like he gave exactly what I think that we needed. The beat switch was solid, especially that second beat with the singing in the background was fire. He's saying, "What did I miss? Like, how did all of these people switch up on me?" That's what we need from Drake. Stay in this bag for this Iceman album. Don't fool us again, because you fooled me. You said all the dogs. I'm like, yes, he's finally about to give people bars and show people why he is one of the best, not only entertainers in rap, but one of the best rappers in rap. But he didn't do it. But with Iceman, I hope he stay in this lane where he's talking about things, letting people know how he feel. And I know it's people that's all the way on the Kendrick side and like, man, here you go crying again about your relationships and stuff like that. That's we've been asking him, what do you feel about this stuff? Like, let us know who Drake is, what Drake is about. And he's doing that. He kept it real on the record. I give it a 7.5, 8 out of 10. I don't think it's classic Drake. Like, this is one of those songs that'll be number 5, number 6, number 7 on the album, to where you can get through it and run through it and be vibing. But it's not a number 1 hit single. I'll be surprised if it reaches that on Billboard. And it's nothing to go crazy talking about Drake is back, Drake is back, because he could give us this and give us some pop records and duds. So I'm not going that far, but I really do like the track. What Did I Miss? It's Drake. It's Drake doing his Drake thing, especially when it comes to rap. And that's what I've been waiting for. I hate to do this to my Drake fans who are tapping in, our Drake stands, but I gotta mention Kendrick, because something dope is really happening when it comes to K Dot. The universities are showing him love, and they have been for a while, since Good Kid, Mad City to Pimp a Butterfly. But Temple University launching fall 2025 a course dedicated into exploring Kendrick Lamar's life and musical impact. And that's what I tell y'all. Music is more than just making hits and bops that people can dance to and have fun to, especially when it comes to rap. The reason why we love DMX, Tupac, Nas, Jay, and others, because they give you their life on these records. They really let you know who they are. They give you art. It's a lot like Prince making music. They give you art, and people respect what Kendrick does with his music, and that's why he gets the love that he does, to where they like, hey, we need to study this man at this university to see what he be on, because he's different. And that's what Kendrick does with his music. So I got to give him continued praise and kudos to him for doing his thing. Keeping it hip hop, but more of the tabloid side. Didn't we all expect Cardi B and Stephon Diggs not to work? Like, I was more waiting for it to happen compared to like, let's see if it happens. We knew it wasn't going to work out. She done deleted everything with Diggs from her social media. Poor Cardi B. But we already knew Stephon Diggs is for the streets. Like, everybody knew this. For her to fall for that is crazy. Yes, he took you to a castle, but how many other ones have he taken to castles before you and after you? But being a celebrity, man, and dating is a whole different animal. I never got why these guys and girls don't just get somebody that's a doctor, nurse, somebody in business, somebody that's kind of out the way. Because whenever you come to these relationships and it's public and their figures, it seems like it doesn't really work out unless you know how to just get out the way, stay out of the streets, and just chill out, which a lot of them don't know how to do. So I know that's a tough part about being a celebrity, is that dating scene And, Cardi B, Stephon Diggs, looks like it's a wrap. So be it. Everybody should have expected. I should have went to Vegas and placed a bet on it because I knew it was going to happen. Before I get out of here, got to talk my shows, my films. I watched that Jurassic Park. Really good movie. Like Jurassic Park, we got a game plan. This is how it's going to go. Somebody's trying to get these dinosaurs. Family's going to be involved. People going to get ate. New dinosaurs. It's going to be a good one. Very action-packed. Shout out to Scarlett Johansson. Really cool movie. It's making money. They getting some big-time bread for this movie. So shout out to Jurassic Park. Go and check it out if you can. But I'm excited, baby. This Friday, Superman going up. I might go at 10 in the morning to go and watch it because, hey, Superman, it looks crazy. The DCU with James Gunn is about to go get cracking, and I'm here. I'm all for it. I let y'all know last month, July is movie month. Superman, Fantastic Four, Jurassic Park, I just watched that. So it is lit. But to get to my shows, Squid Game, man, the final season was a success. I got a chance to watch it. It was dope. Like, I really like the hide and seek game. If you haven't watched it, get ready for that. And it was just a lot of cool things. I don't want to give too much, but really good show. Great final season. The ending was a little different, but I like it. I rock with it. But we can't expect some more Squid Game in a new place. I don't want to give it away, but Squid Game was a success. Great storytelling once again. The character building, the games that they had in there, and the star 456 did his thing all the way to the end, baby. So shout out to Squid Game. Are there any other shows for me to watch out there? Y'all can always comment and let me know. Check out this show. You need to tap in because when I have the time, I'm going to make sure I check it out. I just watched that Poop Cruise, that train wreck on Netflix, which is insane because I'm about to go on a cruise in a couple weeks. And I'm like, yo, that happened before? The Poop Cruise? Like, that name alone is crazy. But to see the story and what happened, it was insane. But I'll be on my cruise in a couple weeks, so hopefully it don't go like that because I'll be real pissed off. But thank you guys. Thank you guys for tapping in. Hope you have a great Mykell Monday or the rest of it. That is, I hope your Monday went well. Prayers going out to just all going through hard times, loss, and etc., especially there in Texas. That flooding is no level. So it's craziness going on. But, God got us, man. God got us. He going to take care of us, make sure that we good. But thank y'all for tuning in. I'm back Wednesday with more action for you. You already know. Mykell Mathieu, once again, you are a part of my journey to my Hollywood star here at the Mykell Mathieu Show. Shout out to my Facebook viewers, LinkedIn, X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube with the Misfits live page. Hey, be on the lookout. A new episode of the Misfits coming soon. And I'm back Wednesday and a lot more that's going on. So I'll catch you guys. Be blessed. Take care of yourselves out there, man. Have fun. It's summertime. Enjoy some of this beautiful weather. And let's see what happens, man. The sports world is always crazy. Let's see what crazy story I'll be breaking to you next time.
Feeling like Tyson with it. Got out Tyson with it. Only for the night, I'm kidding. Only for life, yeah. Only for life, yeah. Only for life. Let's get it. Hit that shoulder, me. I know what's coming over me. Backstroke overseas. I know what you need. Already on 10.